Thank you for tuning in with us, KGNU Cabaret, all of our listener audience tonight. I'm your host, Dave Hughes, and I have a wonderful, delicious treat for you. It is Holiday Blue.
Sit in silence, and we sit in silence. And after the bars close, and after the people go home, and I'll take your hand into the night where I'll stare. Sit in silence, and we sit in silence, and you remember that thing you've done, and you remember the songs I sung, and you remember how cold, and to sleep all alone. Sit in silence, and we sit in silence, and what is true in happiness without someone and to share it with. Alex Supertramp wrote this. Sit in silence, and we sit in silence, so I'll hold you a little closer. Put your head on my shoulder. You point your nose to my heart, and we sit in silence, 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 and we sit in silence.
So this next song we're going to play is Storm Falls.
Whistles and wine, 10 cups, another sign.
she'll meet her sweet underbelly. Oh, but I know, and there's a little kitten, she's got claws. Oh, and I hope that she's been saving them for me.
And can't you see that?
Oh,
And can't you see?
oh,
And can't you see that?
oh.
And can't you see? There's a storm gonna follow me.
Yeah, Leslie.
And tip your glass and take a sip. Look through the bottom and you can and see the end. It's like the old man said, and he who's not busy being born is. And Bill or is he dying?
And can't you see that?
Oh,
And can't you see?
oh,
And can't you see that?
oh.
And can't you see? There's a storm gonna follow me.
And it's like the old man said, he who's not busy being born is busy and dying. And Jeanne just turned 23, trying to find her way in this life. Fresh out of school, but she still feels like a little girl. And her daddy always said there was so much to do with this life, so many opportunities her mother never had. And running round she spins, and will she ever stop? And what's become of her life is looking like a hurricane. And running round she spins until she falls apart. Jeanne works the same waitress job, but says she's looking for more. She said she wants to go back to what she learned in school. She also wants a boyfriend, but she never meets the right kind. She only meets the kind you wish and to forget for a while. And running round she spins, and will she ever stop? And what's become of her life is looking like a hurricane. And running round she spins until she falls apart. And she spins until she falls apart, till she falls apart, until she falls apart, until she falls apart.